$95 billion in aid. That's how much money the U.S. cleared for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan last week. No small amount by any measure. The fight for that aid in Congress was long and drawn out. And while it was a major accomplishment to get it passed, we sometimes get lost in our own domestic policy battles. Scripps News political analyst Steve Schmidt reminds us this week that America is part of the world and not the other way around. Here's Steve's 2-minute warning.
Soon, many members of the United States Congress will travel to a small commune in Colville-sur-Mer, France, on the Normandy coast. There are almost 10,000 American dead. The stones are aligned in perfect symmetry, an army at permanent rest, every gravestone facing towards home. This week, the American Congress approved $95 billion in foreign aid, much of it lethal aid for wars that are being waged by American allies in Europe and in the Middle East. It is important for Americans to look up and look around and to know and see what is happening in the world. There is a trial in New York, and it has gotten a lot of attention. Every movement has been scrutinized. But sometimes there's a cost to the intensity of coverage about small things, and it's that we miss the big things, like what's happening in the nation, not the state of Georgia. There, tens of thousands have taken to the streets to protest a foreign agents law. This is enabling legislation. It is the exact type of law that was proposed and passed in Russia that allowed the Kremlin to crush dissent and obliterate political opposition. Georgia's young people on the streets are saying no to Russia, yes to Europe, and Americans should pay attention.
Steve Schmidt, Scripps News' political analyst, thank you so much for your perspective there, sir. You reminded me that this is the 80th anniversary of D-Day this year, and that will be commemorated in the coming weeks. I'm Joe St. George in Washington. For the audience leaving us right now, your local programming is up next. For the audience staying with us, more Race Weekend is coming up. And for more ways to watch Scripps News' political